So on the US30 market right here, and if we check on the previous chart, we can see how the market has been moving for a particular period of time, right? And currently right now the market is opened, and I'm going to show you guys how you can make profits trading this type of market the easy way. Now we see how this market have been in the previous chart right here. When the market gets to this point right here, it retested, and you can see that at this point right here, a double bottom, and it retested again for a buy. All right, at this point right here, when it got to the overbought, it sold up to this point right there. Now take a look at this. Now this is the 30-minute time frame. Right now, before we're gonna see a good entry for this US30 market, we need to check the 1 hour time frame first. All right, we'll go over to the 1 hour time frame at this point right here. Now at the 1 hour time frame, we can see that the market is selling, and we can see that this is going in a downtrend, right? A downward trend. Take a look at the moving average. It went upwards. Now it went to the overbought right here, and it's going downward. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and we can get a clear and confirm entry for what we can do next on the market. All right, for what we can do next on the market. So what we should do right here, we're gonna put on the MACD indicator just to see clearly. So go over to the indicator section. I'm gonna put on the MACD indicator right here on the MACD. So I'm using MT5 just in case you are trading using trading view, so that you know how you will be able to set it. So on MT5 MACD, fast EMA 14, slow EMA 24, the MACD SMA 10. All right, you apply to close. You put it on all time frames. For the main color, I use the fourth one. For the signal, I use the fourth signal with color red and the color black for the main. That was it. Then I use this first line pattern right here. So this is the MACD indicator. So if we take a look at this point right here, at this point right here, okay, the level of 62. But first of all, what we're going to do next is to put in the RSI, yes, which is the relative strength index. Put in the relative strength index on indicator window 1. All right, put the indicator, the RSI first before the MACD. So on indicator window 1, the relative strength index right here on period 14, the levels 90 and the level of 10, right? Then the style 1 pixels, color white, okay, with this first line pattern. Then we'll add the MACD second to the indicator. We're using the same parameter, so no need for you to reset the parameters again. All right, so at this point right here, this is the level of here 90, here is a level of 10. All right, we saw at this point right here, when this MACD indicator, these black lines went to the overbought to this level of 90, you can see the market started to retest from this point upwards. It got to the overbought. So take a look at this point right here. Here it started to sell, going in a downward trend, just like that, right? Even at this point as well, from here, if you trace it from this point right here to this point here, you see that it starts following a downward trend from this point down to this point. So if you are a scalper and you want to scalp this type of market, what you do is, at this point right here, you would place a sell, because the market will go down in a downtrend just like this. It started selling, going on the downward trend, and here it picked up again. And if you trace it downward from this point, you will see that it's when it got to the level of 10 here before it retested for a buy. Now if we check the 30-minute time frame, the 30-minute time frame, now we can see clearly that the 30-minute time frame at this point, trace it upwards. From here, you will see from this point downwards, when the MACD gets to the level of 10, the market started to sell. All right, it sold from here downwards to this point. All right, and if you take a look at this point as well, you can see that it's even more perfect on the 30-minute time frame. It's so perfect on the 30-minute time frame. From here, you can see it got to this point here, Even here, when it's almost about this level, it retested. Then here, when it touched the level of 90, it retested for a sell. You can see it starts selling. When it got to this point right here, the market would sell. All right, if you take a little bit zoom into the market, you see that when it got here, almost at this point, it sold. Then when it gets to this point, it sold again, right? Although it was a little bit of sell. Now this type of market, you can trade it successfully using the MACD indicator, and you can also use a pattern called double tops. What I mean by double top strategy is that for the double top strategy, for it to work perfectly, you want to look for a position like this whereby there's an edge at this point. So it should be when the market is at the overbought. So what we should do, we're going to clear off this indicator right here so that we can see this perfectly. Now what I mean by this double top, if we take a little bit zoom here, the double top right here, from here, this one is a double top. Once you see that this market bought, when you see that the market has bought and it starts creating a sell, a long sell downwards, immediately the market is going to sell from that point. Like here again, it bought upwards, right? It bought upwards at the overbought. So each time it need to be at the overbought, meaning price need to be at the overbought before you take a sell, right? When you get to this point right here, you saw that the market sold immediately downwards. So when you see a position like this, know that the market would sell. You can see at this point it started to sell, right? It started to sell. Even here, you see it started to sell. It bought again, but the market was still a sell market. And you should also follow the price action method as well. All right, you should also follow the price action method so that you can see the market clearly and how you will be able to trade it successfully. Now what do we do right here, since we are seeing a sell on the 1 hour time frame? So what I'll do right here is that I'll go to the 1 minute time frame so that I'll be able to see a clear entry. Now we'll check on the 1 hour time frame, and we saw that the market was selling. So the market will sell on the 1 minute time frame, right? It will sell on the 1 minute time frame a little bit before it will buy, because we're taking a look at the moving average. We can see the pattern is still going downwards. Take a look, the market have sold up here, so it was supposed to retest from this point here. It was supposed to retest from here upwards, but it did not retest from this point. You can see the line curved up to the oversold. It was supposed to retest, meaning it was supposed to buy, but it continued following the same pattern. So this is the 1 minute time frame, and we're seeing a double top right here. Here is top 1, 2 and 3. If you are in a market like this and you see that the market there's a double top, right? 1, 2, these are 2 double tops. The market will always sell. Something like this, like I showed you on the 1 minute time frame and the 30-minute time frame, and also the 1 hour time frame. Here, this is another scenario. Take a look at the 2 edge. There is a green line and there is the red. What we follow is a sell, just as we saw here. There's a green, there's a red. At this point, what to follow is a sell. Now you can see the structure which is following, giving you double tops in a higher level, right? Here double top, the market will sell. Here double top, the market will sell. Here the market will sell, and we're seeing another one here. At this point, the market will sell. If we zoom in a little bit here, this is a sell entry. This is a sell market. The market is going to sell from this point right here, because the same thing that happened here where the market sold is still happening here, where the market will also sell, right? So this market is a sell market. On the 1 minute time frame though, it's going to sell. All right, So I hope you understand this video and this analysis on the US30 market as is currently open right now. You can trade this market using the strategy that I've shared with you, double tops using the MACD as well. All right, I told you guys it's the same market. Take a look at it. So if you found value, do it to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video.